This is my first test run, so let's get into this here and see how it goes. First thing I've noticed here, I've got some ripply through the middle of my screen. What's that then? What is that? What's going on there? Someone tell me what that is. Will it go away? I don't know. Is that called screen tearing? Is it? So is that just with voice meter banana doing that? There's nothing else running except we're pushing a signal out on the second HDMI port to my laptop. Maybe that's what that is, I don't know. Hello mate. Still request where I can't remember what I was doing. Oh, to tell the truth, I was playing this yesterday and I got miffed off with it because it's the first time I've played this and I've put a good few hours in now and I've built myself up some weapons. Let's go down here, look. We go down here to the secret vault. I've got these weapons, lovely. Saved up for them. Just did some scavenging and sold some stuff to the vendors over here. These guys. And yeah, I got myself these guns. Now, in Forever Winter, you get your lovely gear, and we've got any rig components in here? No, it's just weapons at the minute, and then some large junk items. So yeah, you get your weapons, and take them out of here, get them in your normal stash. So you go in your normal stash, which is outside of the secret storage vault. Here's our normal stash. And I load myself up with a juicy gun instead of the standard ones that are equipped. And as soon as you do that, you go to the ready room and go out into the tunnels and the wastelands and stuff. And because you've picked a better gun, it alters the game in quite a dramatic way. And every time I've loaded myself up with a gun and updated my rig, one of these that I've saved up very hard for, I lose it. And then I've got to try and go back and get it, find the tombstone in the game and blah, which I'm not happy about. Anyway, enough moaning. Let's just do something to test my recordings. So consumables, I want a first aid kit, and I also want some shotgun shells so I can try and protect myself from the tossers in this game. There we go. Let's go to the ready room. Actually no, let's go the scenic route, shall we? Through screen tear land. We're gonna have to see what that is that's doing that. I don't know what it is that's doing that. So you run all the way along here. Here we go. Right, this is free to go into Tunnel A. You go to regions up here. Tunnel A region. There's Tunnel B. That cost me 2 water though to go to there. I'm not spending water at the minute. Tunnel A entry point. That's where we're going. Back to the red. Can you go directly from the region screen? Change my entry point. Tunnel 1 entry point. That's all I've got anyway. Ready room. Begin. Then items. My volume is very loud on my headphones, so I'm going to turn them down a bit. Otherwise I'll go deaf. That's better. Right.
Well, time to dive another dumpster.
Opening room, which is very beautiful. Don't fall down there. Ooh, look at the orange green. Ooh. Right. There. Open the door. Run down here. Now, this starting area. So each map, it has four versions of each map, so you don't get bored. There's alterations. Now this one is quite easy. This map, this one, but you guarantee if I go back and load myself up with the juicy gun, it'll put me on an asshole map. So I get my stuff taken off me. And yeah, as I was saying, the tombstones, right? If you die, let's just make sure I'm hidden out of the way of them little buggers just there. If you die and then you have to go back into that level again and find your tombstone and retrieve it. Now, if you don't make it out with your tombstone stuff, you permanently lose that gear. I don't like that. Not at all. I do not like it. So I'm waiting for these sparkly bum guys to get shot to shit by the guys down the hall there to the right that we can't see at the minute. Looks to me like they are not around because there's no shooting going on. So it looks like these crawler things are all over the place with no shooty dudes anywhere. So the best way I found to get rid of these little buggers is not to shoot the bejesus out of them, but just hang off a second, reverse up a little bit so he doesn't see me. All I do is run down here. They're quite slow moving even when they're triggered. So if I get up on here, I'll get them all to come over to this dumpster truck thing. Is that all there is? Is there just... How many is that? 1, 2... There's a dude in there, which is half asleep. And I bet there'll be some... Go down there. There's bound to be some in here as well. Where are they? Hello? Well, they're chasing after me. Where are they? Usually there's more than this. Usually there's a few down this end as well. But what we'd do is, you can, if you're sneaky, go up the stairs, get them to follow you up the stairs. Come on! Hey! Yeah, they're coming. They're coming. Usually, there's like about, if they're all crawlers all the way along this, there's usually about 10 of them. So if you go up here, jump over this railing, obviously these guys haven't got guns. So, you know, I've never had them come out on this ledge. Ever. There's the other one, he's a bit slow, he was the one who was in bed. Basically, smack them in the head. Like that. They do try and attack you. Getting a bit unlucky there with that. But basically, it's better than using your ammo. Obviously, I'm losing a little bit of health there, but don't care. I'm keeping my ammo. He looks like he's still alive. What? Is he alive? What's happened? Why have they all frozen? Are you alive? Oh, I don't like that. I don't know what's going on. He hasn't got that symbol around him, so I think he's dead. Where's the other chap? Oh, nearly fell off there then. Oh, there he is. Right. So let's give him a slap. Give him another slap. And one more slap. Oh. There you go. slapped to death. Right, we steal his head. Now, then, what we can do is, we can go back down here, down the stairs. Have a look round, shall we? See if we can find any goodies. Sometimes there's some things lying around, boxes and stuff, so you might as well have a look and see what you can pick up. Now, choice is yours on this level. You can actually pick up, boing, you can pick up, there's a torch, high-powered torchy thing here. Pick that up, and
gives us an actual chance.
So you can have a little look round if you want. Turn that off for a sec. Over here is a box that you can open, but you can sell to other dudes for money. It's a large lockbox there. So you can pick that up if you want, but you have to drop the torch because your rig isn't big enough at the minute. They're too explosive, so you can pick them up if you wanted them as well. But like I said, our rig has only got this big bottom bit, so I can't pick up nothing else. So, right, we'll carry on searching because there might be some more goodies. I know there's a box. We go down here. Now all the chaps are dead. Well, I hope they are anyway. No, my luck, there'll be one left over somewhere that'll jump out and kick my ass. Let's get this box open. What a load of rubbish. Jesus, why did I bother? Yeah, go down here. Now, you could mess around going down this corridor of fire, but I'm not going to in this instance because I don't want to. No, it's not that bad. Bit of trickery at the end there. There's usually 3 crawlers, and then there's a chamber to the left which opens up in a big cavernous room with 2 blaster bots in it that you have to try and get around. There is some goodies. Depending on how the level loads up, you can go up here. You have to be careful when you're climbing up, right? If there's a load of baddies around here, especially the ones with guns, when you're climbing up there, it takes up loads of your stamina. If you run out of stamina halfway up climbing up that thing, they spot you because you can't climb up anymore once your stamina's low, and they will blast your ass big time. So be careful with that. Yeah, big sparkles of death, which is not good. I hate this. So I'm going to go back to, because I want to get out of here and get back to base. I'm not going to do any flash stuff. This is just to record my audio and stuff, see how I'm getting on. Is that screen tearing still going on? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what that is. Right, go over here. Up the stairs. But yeah, we've got nothing on this run. The boxes are rubbish. Go up here, around there. Right. Come to a chamber in a minute with a shooty bot in it. It'll either be one of the drone ones. You can tell by the noise. Yeah, so we've got one of the drone bots in this cavern at the end of here. This cavernous room with steps going up the side of it. Yeah, usually you either get a droney bot, or you'll get one that looks like a bloody insect, which I'm not keen on. I'd rather have the droney bots. They're a bit easier to get rid of. Let's change the weapon to shotgun, because the rifle's rubbish. Yeah, it cracks me up in this game. Any of the rifles and stuff, you have to go through 3 million bullets to take out a robot drone or something. When the shotgun, as long as you're close enough to it, it takes 2 shots and it kicks its ass. As long as you're close enough to it. So you do a bit of sneaky, which this game is all about, isn't it? Sneaky. So let's get up here, keep going. Just be very, very careful. Just keep an ear on the audio, and you can tell if the drone is getting closer or further away. But just be careful. The actual being under the stairs actually gives you quite a good bit of cover and stops you getting spotted. Oh yeah, there's a goodie box just here. Yeah, you can see, you can hear that drone buzzing around. I don't know where he is. But as long as you move around very quietly a lot of the time, they can be in the room, but they won't hear you. Let's get this open, see what's in here. Oh, talk about... I'm not happy with this run. Maybe it's because I've been looting too much. The thing is, you feel like you have to loot a lot because you lose so much gear. Well, I do anyway. Maybe it's my gameplay, I don't know. Anyway. Oh yeah, look, I'm stuck on the stick.
Work our way through.
Yeah, so he's just said work our way through, which means he's off the ball. There we go. Look at this little bugger. So he's ready to kick my ass. But I'm going to try and shoot him first. Like that. See, now that was the shotgun, yeah? I one-shotted him. If I had my rifle, the amount of... Oh, there's another one. I can hear it. Yeah, if I had my rifle, I'd have to pour at least 10... What's a round of bullets? I don't know. I'd have to pour a whole load of bullets. In the meantime, he's blasting my ass. As if I get him with the shotgun, yeah, it's game over for him. Even the more high-powered rifles that I've tried, just still a load of rubbish. So, I mean, this gun... Oh, I'll do it when I get back to base. I'll show you. They've got each weapon and what damage they've got. And the shotgun, it's only got 50 damage, and yet it can wipe out a drone. And yet, the heavy rifle that I tried the other day, which I've now lost, is 300 damage, and I had to pour like God knows how many bullets into this. That's why I lost it, because I thought it'd take out a drone in the blink of an eye, and it doesn't. Oh, goody. That's not too bad. At least it gets me some more ammo for my shotgun, which I do like using, like I say, because the other stuff is useless. When you want to quickly go down these stairs, I just drop off the edge here like this. It doesn't hurt him. Then you can get down the stairs a bit quicker. I don't know where that other drone went. He's supposed to be waiting right around this corner for me. Oh, I can hear him. I can hear him buzzing around. You could wait and kick his ass and collect the parts if he falls on the path, that is. A lot of the time you shoot them and they just drop down the middle into nothing. Well, there he is down there, look. See that question mark? He's down there. Right, let's get down there. I want to get out of here and see what's going on. Oh, there you can go up on the pipe there. Looks to me, I don't know who is in this room. Sometimes there's dudes in it with guns. Notice I know all the other gamers know all the different factions and the names of the dudes. I don't know, I just call it by what I see. I can never remember nothing. Yeah, it looks like there's no one in this room. Looks like. But let's have a look around these corners just to make sure. I don't know. It looks empty. Good. Usually it's just quite a hard area to get through. Let's see if we can collect some goodies out of here. There's usually a box in here. Yeah, let's get this. See what's in here. No. Not bad. I love that. Just in case I get poorly or shot or whatever they'll do to me. I will go. Why can I hear a drone? There's never a drone in here. I will go down there in a second. Once I've had a good look through this room. Watch out for this fire. That tube goes up to another level. This tube over here will take us back to base. Just looking to see if there's any. Usually there's just explosives around here, like just here. That'll be, yeah, explosives, which I can't pick up. I'm gonna stick with my. Oh, that's a lockbox. Let's get rid of. We don't need our torch now, so let's get rid of that and pick the lockbox up, because that's worth more value when we get back.
Sure.
Yeah, we are. That's it, sunshine. So go over here. Have a look around there. No, there's nothing just here. Nothing here. Nothing to see here. Right. Now, if you go down here, there is a big. It's basically a dead end down here. There's some big double doors that you need to press the button to open. Now, sometimes, if you get lucky, there's no dudes inside this room, and there's a whole bunch of goodies to loot. Oh, well, when I did it, there was. It almost should be proving bloody wrong now. Yeah, there's a bunch of guys in here. Look, if I duck down a minute, let's open the door up. I'll show you what is going on in this little beauty. So don't let them hear or see you, because yeah, there's about 5 of them with guns. But basically, there's no other way out of this room. So yeah, if you've got the time and the inclination, you could wipe these guys out, I suppose, to shoot them all if you're brave enough, and get all the goodies. I was trying to work out a way the other day of actually getting them out of here and then trapping them in this bit, shutting the door with me in that other room. Then I can loot all the boxes, but then I've got to try and get out with them in the corridor, which I think could end in disaster. Excuse me. Right, let's get out of here now. This has been terrible looting mission. Absolutely terrible. Get down here. My stamina's going to run out in a second now. Boom. And, not bad. At least I got a grenade out of that. Grenades. I haven't been using grenades. I thought this game was all about sneaking around and avoiding the enemy. So I haven't got into chucking grenades about. I've been using my shotgun, which is awesome, but yeah. Right. Down this tunnel. This is the way out. Be careful jumping over these things. So down here is where we teleport. I'm going to call it teleporting. I can't remember the right name for it. Where you teleport back to your base. But there's a bloody great hole down there. If you just run along there, you fall down that gap. Make sure when you're running to jump over it, you don't run out of stamina as well. Because if you walk over it and jump, you'll fall down the gap.
Yep.
So jump. Whee! See? We look down there. That's dead town down there. Right. Keep on cruising. Down here. This is a point thing in the tunnel. Is a bag of you know what. Absolute waste of time.
I hope
there we
the
go.
bastards at home
Extract back to the innards, as they like to call them. There's my experience, £2,315. Kills 4 people. Lovely. Return to the innards. Right, now we're back. I can sell my stuff. There isn't actually that much to sell, so we've got those 2 heads, cyborg heads, cybernetic lungs, I can sell them. The large lockbox I'm definitely selling. The rest of the stuff I'm keeping. So move to stash, like that. And then, yeah, let's go to vendors. Let's get this dude, let's sell him some stuff. Do this. Get down here. Sell him that box. See, 8,200 quid. Lovely. Some of the other vendors are tight asses. And they don't give you much money for stuff. But this guy and the one below him, I can't remember what he was called. They pay the best money for stuff. So sell this one. Lovely. Cashola. Right, we will go and... Oh, let's have a look at our character. Because view character skills. We've got 6,973 XP points to use. Can I buy him any of these? No, they're really expensive, this level 3. How much further have I got to go till we're out of here? 36, 38. Not really worth waiting. I'll just do the rifle thing. It's a load of rubbish, this prestige system. I don't like it at all. Yeah, so now I've got nearly 5,000 points left over, and it's going to tip over into the prestige system at 38, so I'm going to end up losing them. Never mind, stop your moaning. Right, let's go and have a look, shall we, at the I always eagerly await getting back to this, what's it called? The managing purchase upgrades for the innards. Like, all I've managed to get so far is a shooting range, which is absolutely rubbish. I don't think it's even working properly. I think it's all bugged out. No resources, no resources. I've got loads of stuff, but I just can't get to the point where I can have anything for that. That's about it for this. There's this chap in here asking for cigarettes, which I know I haven't got. Old lad ass or lad ass or whatever his name is.